Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is December the 26th, a day after Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful and great Christmas time with family and friends. I know I did with my family and friends, my wife, my family, my brothers, my sisters, my mother, and my other relatives as well. I wish everybody a happy and new year that's coming up, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some items that I found in my stock room of my comics, and some Christmas items that I wanted to share before. Well, I know I had them back there in the stock room, but I didn't get a chance to pull them out, and these are just some of them. These are not by no means all of them, so I figured, hey, let me just pull them out and just showcase them. These items will be up for sale next year, but I'm going to showcase them now anyway, because I'm still in that festive mood of Christmas time. And the first thing I got up there is some mailing labels that you can put to and from, and these are comic ones. And these particular ones here have, you got, let me just pull that over to the side and I'll just hold it in my hand. You got Stranger in Paradise, you have Don, and you got Monkey O'Brien. You got a Monkey Man and O'Brien, and you have Dark-Eyed, and you got Danger Girl, Lady Death, and you got Coven, and you got She or Shy, and Tenth. So some nice got some nice labels there. I don't know how much I'm gonna sell them for. Just gotta look it up, see how much they're going for. I feel a couple of bucks for these. Could be wrong. I mean, each one of them you take apart. You know, you can separate each one. And up next I have Planet of the, at the top we got Fathom, Tomb Raider, and these all come from Wizard magazine, put these out years ago. And Dark Minds, got Dark Minds, Tomb Raider, Fathom, you got Muse, you got Cross Gen when Cross Gen was out, and you got Dark Horse, you got Planet of the Apes by Dark Horse, you got Pioneer, and you got Marvel. Oh, y'all know who that is. So then we got next one, we got Vampirilla, Alley Cat and Lady Pendragon, Star Wars, and we got Tomb Raider again, and M-Rex, I'm assuming that's M-Rex here, M-Rex. I'm having coffee too. And you got I don't know what that is. I've never seen that one before. Gate Crasher, Buffy, Vampire Slayer, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bella, and that's it on those. So here we got. Let's just do a re-showcase of these. Okay. You got Stranger in Paradise. Yes, Stranger in Paradise. Don. Monkey Man and O'Brien. You got Dark Child. I said Dark Highlight. Dark Child. Danger Girl. Lady Death from Chaos Comics. Danger Girl from Image. Somebody just texted me. And Coven, Shy, and Tent. And Wizard Magazine put these out years ago when they were still around. I love Wizard Magazine. I got tons of them. So that was that one there, and I will be doing Sunday Night Wizard showcasing. Here we have Vampirilla. Let me go to top. Vampirilla, Miller, Lady, Pendragon, Alley Cat, Star Wars, Tomb Raider. You have Tomb Raider and Witchblade. That's Tomb Raider and Witchblade. And you got Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You got Jingle Bella. And you have Gate Crasher from Black Bull Comics. Great Gate Crasher from Black Bull Comics. And Hyper Weeks. This is from Image. Hey, if you can figure that out, you know what that is. And the same thing with MREX. And then we got Fathom. Michael Turner's Fathom. Late Michael Turner, awesome artist. And 10 Muse. And we got Planet of the Apes, Dark Horse Comics, Pioneer, and CrossGen, Sojourn, whatever. Tomb Raider again. Dark Minds, and Dark Horse Frey. And then we got you know what that is, Marvel. So each one of these will be for sale. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them individually or as a 9-pack. Probably as a 9-pack. It's too much hassle to take them apart. Here, I want to write the date on it. Next up is Marvel Holiday Special Comics. I know Marvel have been putting these out. I don't know if they still do. I have to check, but I know I bought several of these. And this one came out in 1991, and Arthur Adams was the artist of this particular cover. And hold on a second. That's right. Yeah, Arthur Adams was the artist for this particular cover. You got Wolverine, Captain America, and they chasing Santa Claus basically. You know. You got the X-Men, you got Storm, Spider-Man, Colossus, Ghost Rider, Nightcrawler, Punisher, Captain America, and Thor. Let me open this up and I'll show you who they are chasing. And these basically are just some feel-good stories. They are chasing Santa Claus and a reindeer. And you got Banshee, you got the Human Torch, you got Thing, you got Mr. Fantastic and Sue Richards. And they're chasing Santa Claus, either trying to get his toys or they're trying to help him save Christmas. Now this character here, I've seen him before, I don't forget his name. But I hate his costume. I don't know why they came up with that. Like, I don't know what to put on costume. But it's a real good book, holiday book. I'm not gonna showcase the whole book, basically. But, yeah, let me trying to get this plastic stuck to the darn table. Yeah. So the next one up, I believe this next one came out in 2006 or 7. And this is Marvel Holiday Special, and basically Hulk is sitting down and he's giving out gifts to Wolverine, Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Iron Man, and I'm assuming these are supposed to be kids. I mean, just by the way they look, but I could be wrong. I mean, it could be that Hulk is actually giving those out to the adults. But I like the cover. Don't know who the artist on this one is. Let me look. Let me see sometime they'll tell you who the artist is, and sometime they won't. And sometime they won't. Let me put this back up there while I'm looking. Yeah, sometime they won't. And I see Carrie Perkins for the limb. Let me see. Oh, cover art is Fraser Irving. Fraser Irving. And it's not a wraparound cover like the other book. So it's Fraser Irving that did the front cover. It's not a wraparound cover. You know, it has this advertisement on the back, and you know, basically just has. So, but it has different stories in it, like the other one. So, Fraser Irving. It don't even have his name on the front. It's just inside. He did the cover artwork. I like the way he did the Hulk in that one. Now, what I have, let me see what else I got. Yeah, I got some giant size comics I want to show you. And let me switch this out. put this bad boy there. And I'm gonna save the Christmas books for last, but I want to show you this one here. And then this particular one I'm getting ready to show you is Batman. If you ever run across any of these, grab them. Now I'm gonna have to straighten out the lighting, but if you get a chance to grab any one of these here, grab them. And cause these limited edition, like they came out in the 70s. Let me just turn that light. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to get that too. Yeah, it's almost like a spotlight effect. But as you can see, that's a Batman special villain issue. And 5 thrilling Batman tales. A giant pinup plan of the Batcave, Batman and Robin's secret weapons, a challenging Bat puzzle, Batman votes on television, and a 3D diorama. So basically, here featuring here is Two-Face, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Joker. So I like the artwork of Batman. I think that's a cool pose. I think, you know, with his cape flowing in the wind, you know, and lights in the back and everything. He's standing on top of a building, everything. The artist, well, the initials for the page says AJ. Unless I'm looking at it, don't say Neil. Unless that's Neil Adams. You know, is that an N instead of a J? You know, you let me know. I see an A in there, but I don't see an N. I see look like a J to me, and not a. But I see an A. But this artwork reminds me of Neil Adams' artwork, so I'm assuming this is Neil Adams, but it could be somebody else. I could be definitely wrong. So let me take that. I got this charging, so I'm gonna unplug the plug. Hold on a second. I had the plug wrapped around something else. I'm yanking something else over here. We're yanking something else over here. But inside, you know, it's great. This came out, let me see, September. See if I can look inside and see when this actually came out. Let me just hold on a second. This came out in 1975. It has different stories in it. Came out in 1975. Oh, let's see, I'll try to get. You got your the Catwoman. They're showing Batman television villain. You got the Catwoman. Was first brought to life by Julia Newmar in A Perfect Crime. The beautiful Lee Meriwether as Catwoman. You got Penguin, the Riddler, and the Joker. And you got Captain Cole as Mr. Freeze, and then you got the Mad Hatter. We're just showing them, you know, several of his villains there on the back of the page. But if you're a true fan of Batman, this would be a good book to get. Me and my brother, we was talking about how Bob Kane was known to create Batman. I think Netflix put out, if it was Netflix or Hulu, put out a video saying that no, Bob Kane was not the original creator. He might have been part of it, but he wasn't the only one. My brother was telling me about the video. I have to watch it, the movie or the documentary or whatever, and he was saying that Bob King was not the only or original, whatever. I'm gonna have to look at the documentary and see what they're talking about. But he was saying that he was not the main guy that created Batman. But Bob Kane's name is on as the creator. So, well, that's how it is, though. You know, in the comic, any book field, you know, a lot of them cats didn't get credit for creating Superman or whatever. Now, one thing about this next one here is Superboy, Legion, and the Legion of Superheroes. You know, DC came out with these limited collector's edition. The one I just showed you, the same thing, and they were selling them for $1. So back then. So imagine this is how big the book is, and you know, Alex Ross came out with a couple of books with Superman, Wonder Woman, all that. And I guarantee they sold for more than $1. You see the size of the book compared to the book. And this book here cost, at the time, was $2.25. That cost $1. And you had five or six stories in this book here. So now, and in Legion of Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, I bought this here a while back because I just like the cover. I'm not a big Superman fan or a Legion of Superhero fan, you know, but I just like the cover. I didn't even read it. I haven't read it. You know, it has, you know, different stories in it. I'm gonna show you the back of it. It has different stories. Characters on there, I couldn't tell you, you know, if I'm not mistaken, Brainiac, so I think it's Brainiac. I may be wrong. But I bought it just because it was oversized and it was a limited edition, the limited collector's edition rather. And they don't talk about the artists. I'm not like that in here. So, and another one I bought from, and now I'm going to Marvel. I got 3 that I pulled out from Marvel's Treasury edition. And Marvel had their oversized as well. And this particular one here is Howard the Duck with the Defenders. You got Howard the Duck. Came out in 1976. And this was issue 12, Marvel's Treasury edition. And let me see if I can get that glare. Let me move the light over here. Marvel Treasury edition. You got Doctor Strange. You got animated zoom in. You got featuring a Marsh's reprint of the world's most wanted comic, Howard the Duck #1. You got Nightwing, Doctor Strange, Incredible Hulk, Valkyrie. You know, and the first time ever, everyone's favorite foul joins the Defenders. An all-new 27-page epic extravaganza. So, and this came out, and this is a special collector's edition. Let me set this camera back down, and I'll show you the back. You see them. I'm not going to get into the proportions of what is not showing, what is off, and everything like that. But if you look at the front, rewind the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because the back does not fit the front. Alright, up next I have, now I think these are cool. These here are special holiday collector's edition, and this came out in 1974, and this is cost $1.50 when they first came out. It came out $1.50. I'm on the front. You got a big old wreath, Christmas wreath, and you got the superheroes walking through it, or swinging through it, or flying through it. And this giant superhero holiday grab bag. And on the front you got the Mighty Thor, you got the Human Torch, you got Spider-Man, you got the Thing, you got Captain America, you got the Incredible Hulk. And the Hulk is smiling. You know, pretty much everybody you could tell on this cover is smiling. Captain America, the Thing, Thor. It's Christmas. A deluxe edition of Marvel's Mightiest Heroes. So, and in this book, I'm gonna tell you what's in this book. Let me get this camera set back up. I'm gonna tell you, and then I'll show you the back of it as well. But this is definitely a good book to get. Not just for the buying it and wanting to resell it. It's a good book for the story, for the collector. I mean, for the artwork alone. Look at the artwork, man. I mean, the front cover, that's what grabbed me when I seen it, was the front cover. I said, wow, gotta get it. You know, I mean, you got the story inside and everything like that. But when I seen the cover, when I seen it, I said, oh, it's mine. Now, did I pay $1.50? No, I didn't pay $1.50. I think I paid, like, for that particular one, in that condition, I think I paid between $5 and $10 for it at the time. I don't know how much it's worth now. But I'm gonna tell you the stories. Inside, it has 5 stories from different comics in the Marvel Universe. And the first story, which is on page number 3, Have Yourself a Sandman Little Christmas, co-starring Amazing Spider-Man and the Human Torch. And the next, on page 24, in Mortal Kombat with the Submariner, Namor battles Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. And number 4, not number, but page 44, you have it's a Black Widow story that was taken out of a book, and I'll tell you which book was that. And a mini masterpiece all her own, and to all a good night. It's the name of the storyline for the Black Widow. And the next one is a Fantastic Four story, which the Hulk versus the Thing, and that's on page 54. And who's there to referee but the whole Fantastic Four? There's only 4 of them, so the other 3. And page 76 is another Fantastic Four story with the Avengers take over, Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and company versus the Hulk. That's the. Now I'm gonna tell you on each story. Okay, on the one with Black Widow. which was Amazing Adventures #5, and it was the Inhumans and the Black Widow. That storyline, and who actually wrote that storyline was Roy Thomas was the writer, Stan Lee was the editor, Gene Colan the artist, Bill Everett the inker, Artie Simek the letterer. And with Spider-Man and the Human Torch teaming up, which was a Marvel team-up #1, the first Marvel team-up #1 with Spider-Man and the Human Torch. Stan Lee was the editor, Roy Thomas the writer, and Ross Andrew the artist, M. Exposa or Exposito the inker, Artie Simek the letterer. And Fantastic Four #25, the Hulk versus the Thing. Stan Lee wrote the story. Jack Kirby did the art. And Rosen, he did the lettering, and George Bell, he did the inking. And Fantastic Four #26, where the Avengers take over. Stan Lee did the writing, Jack Kirby did the story, George Bell did the ink, and Art Zemek did the lettering. And they probably did a little bit more because they don't say who does the coloring and all that kind of stuff in there. But they just put those 4 basic topics or duties in the book. They didn't say who did the coloring and all that. And the last one, #5, Daredevil. #7, Daredevil battles the Submariner. And Stan Lee is the writer, Wally Wood the artist, and Artie Simek is the letter. Now talking about Submariner, Namor. Is it me, or I don't know if any one of y'all went out to go see during the holidays to see Aquaman, the movie? I haven't seen it yet. I'm going this week. I'm going this weekend. We might go to. No, we thinking about going after the New Year's, the day after New Year's, as a family. You know, me, my wife, my mom, my brothers, and all that. We're gonna go out and watch Aquaman. My brother already seen it, but he's gonna see it again. But I'm looking at the movie, and I was talking to my brother and them about this. If you're a comic book fan, if you're a true comic book fan, you know who Submariner is. You know who Namor is. You know who Aquaman is. Now, is it me? They got the wrong look in the wrong universe for Aquaman. Because if you take any Namor book and you put it against the movie, that's Namor in an Aquaman suit. I mean, because you put the wings on him and all that, but the look, because I never seen a dark hair well, Aquaman had long hair, but his hair always blonde, never black or brown or anything like that. So to me, they picked the wrong person to play Namor as far as the look is concerned. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet. My brother said the movie was good. So, but you still got the wrong look for him. That's that's like General Nick Fury. I didn't realize until my brother pointed out that the Nick Fury, the black Nick Fury, he's from the Ultra universe of Marvel. So he's the black Nick Fury from the Ultra universe, cause in the regular universe of Marvel there's the white Nick Fury. So and I don't know, that don't have really nothing to do, per se, to do with, but I mean, well, in the movies, basically talking about in the movies and stuff. But as far as DC, they have so many worlds and different planes and universes, all that. They get confused with all the different worlds and the different characters and stuff like that. But the look, we were just talking about that. The look of the Aquaman looks like Namor of Marvel. He just got on that green suit. and everything like that. So I hope the movie's good. My brother says good, you know, and usually when he says it's good, me and him have pretty much close similar taste of superhero movies. So I'm gonna go check it out. Not this week, but next week, right after you know, New Year's Day and everything. So now I'm gonna show you the back of this book. Tell me what you think of the Aquaman movie, and do you agree with me as far as the look is concerned? Now, the movie I heard is good. The special effects and all that are good. It's just that Aquaman looks like a submariner. As you can see, you got the bow in the back on the reef. You got Captain America and them, all that. Now, in the front, you can't. He's holding a gift. Hulk is holding a gift, but he don't crush his gift. And I'm assuming the president don't fell out. And nobody else can. And Captain America is holding a stocking in his hand. Spider-Man and Hulk and Human Torch is holding nothing. If Human Torch held anything, it'll be burnt up, unless it's fireproof. But overall, it's good. You got him made at the top, and I'll zoom in on that. May you have peace on earth and goodwill towards men. And then you have Merry Xmas to the Yancey Street gang. And then you have until we meet again. So, and like I say, just straighten this camera out. Straighten it out. The stand out. You see, Hulk has a gift in his hand, and he got this swirling ribbon there. Thing has one, but when I turn it back around, there's a big gap in space. I mean, to me, as an artist myself, I would have had that gift and that arm showing, unless they're trying to show, okay, his arm is behind the gift here. But I would have made this area look like, you know, a gift package that he's carrying. The same thing with Hulk over here. You know, that's just me looking at it from an artist's point of view. And I know that let me get that glare out of the thing in the face. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so from an artist's point, that's what I'm looking at. And let me show it one more time. Just one more time. So you got that coming through Hulk legs, so you should be able to see that maybe. And you see how this is going over here into the, and you see how that, even though you got the Human Torch coming, that should be there should be a closure in there. See, the reef is here. The reef is here, so shouldn't be a gap there. It should not, because even the Human Torch is coming through there with his flame, so it shouldn't be a gap there. And his arm is hanging behind him, so same thing with Hulk over here. You know, they're trying to make it look like there's a big reef there, but look, you should be able to at least see that bow there, and Captain America. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, see, Captain America holding a stocking, so it should have been kind of showing there, unless that fist is in the way. Maybe that fist is in the way there, but it should have been something there, unless they showing this, saying it's down here. But you could look at the leg and everything like that. But here, you could tell that it should have been something there, you know, where they had the Human Torch coming down like through there. But anyway, overall, I still like the picture. I like the book. I like the stories. Feel good stories in there. You know, they battling the villain and whatnot, and it turns out to be a good. You know, they're doing good. So it's definitely still a worth to pick up. And that's just coming from an artist's point of view on that other stuff. And up next, this came out in 1975, and this is a special Christmas edition. Now the other one said a special holiday edition. This one says a special Christmas edition. The $1.50 Marvel Treasure Edition giant size holiday grab bag. On the front of the cover, you have the Hulk once again, and you got Spider-Man, but you got 3 different other characters on there that was not on the year before. The year before you had Thor, you had the Human Torch, and you had Thing. Yep, just those 3. And well, you had the Human Torch. Well, actually, you had. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Right. Here you have 5. So you have one more character. You have one less character on this cover than you had on the 1974. So on the 1974, you had the Hulk, you had Spider-Man, and that's it. I mean, that's on this 1974 ish. These are the only 2 characters that's from the 1974. And I'm assuming at the time Hulk was very popular. He was the most popular, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man always been popular. But you had on the 1974 issue, the holiday grab bag, you had Captain America, Thing, Human Torch, and Thor. So they just have one less on this one here, which they're probably making up with the little child there sitting in Hulk's lap, and he's telling him all. He got a big piece of paper there, so he got a long list of what he wants for Christmas, but on here you got Nick Fury, you got Luke Cage, you got Spider-Man, and you got Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is putting up using his powers to put on a Christmas ornament when he could actually just walk over there and hang it up. And Spider-Man's hanging on the side of a wall, hanging the star up. Let me just push that, give you a better view. And we grab the camera. So, and this is a $1.50 issue, same size. Marvel's Yuletide gift to you, everything like that. You got stockings. I'm showing you something. Stockings over the fireplace. You got Nick Fury with a toy in his hand, look like some type of ship, I'm thinking, or a gun or something like that. I'm thinking, let's go with ship. And then Hulk, a little child sitting in Hulk's lap, telling Hulk what he wants for Christmas. You got Luke Cage wrapping the tree with ornaments, and Doctor Strange is doing his thing with the ornament. Spider-Man's hanging on the star. Everything like that. And I read this book, and it's a great read. I say, hey, get it. It'd be great. Keep it in your collection, not to sell, but to enjoy and to share every year. If you got kids, you got nephews, and your own kids, whatnot, nieces, whatnot, it'd be great story time during the holidays to read this book to them. And one thing about this here is it always comes. The bad guys are doing something wrong, and then at the end it turns to good. So they're turning something bad into good in each one of the stories and stuff. I'm having me a sip of my coffee. So I'm gonna tell you what stories are in there. And this is taken from the contents. On page 3. It was the night before Christmas, and Nick Fury had a date with death. Okay, and page 20, Spidey goes mad. Where do you catch our surprising master villain? And page 39, Jingle Bombs. Merry Christmas, Luke Cage. Have a dead year, dead New Year. And 57, page 57, heaven is a very small place. Is there room for the Incredible Hulk? or is there room for the Hulk? And page 65, Eternity. It's Doctor Strange versus Nightmare in the Times Square on New Year's Eve. All right, and let's go now on those in those stories with Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. You know, that's number 7. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. Number 7 was the editor. It was Roy Thomas. The writer was Steve Eaglehart, and artists. There was 2 artists in that one story: George Tusky and Billy Graham. And colors was David Hunt, and letter was John Castina. And then Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., that Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 10. Stan Lee was the editor, not Roy Thomas. Roy Thomas have been, you know, they do different roles. Roy Thomas is on different writing as well on some of the stories. But Stan Lee's the editor. Gary Frederick is the writer. Frank Springer is the penciler. Art Simic is the letterer, and Johnny Craig is the inker. The Incredible Hulk number 47. Stan Lee is the editor. Roy Thomas is the writer. Herb Tripp is the artist, and John Severin is the inker, and Sam Rosen is the letterer. And the Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man, which is the mightiest masterpiece of Marvel Tale, which is number 19. Stan Lee is a scripter or writer, and Steve Ditko is the artist, and Sam Ross is the letterer. And Doctor Strange number 180. Stan Lee is the editor. Roy Thomas is the writer. Gene Collins is the artist, and Tom Palmer is the inker, and Sam Rosen is the letterer. Like I say, these books that I just showed you, and I will show you some more. I'm gonna wait to show you the other holiday ones I got for in December. But these ones here will be great books. If you can get them, get them. And like I say, don't get them to sell. Get them to read and to share them with your kids, your nephews, and stuff like that. These would be great books to share during the holiday times and stuff and all that. So I would just say, get you some backing boards and plastic and preserve them. Put them on your bookshelf and put them under holiday time, to share and sit down around the fireplace, or sit down in a nice comfortable chair and just share these books with your kids during family time during the holidays. All right, until next time, hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend, all the stuff that everybody asks you on YouTube and everything like that. And you'll have a happy new year. I will be coming out with some more videos on comics as well as sports cards. This year, let me just share that there's going to be some changes with BSN Collectibles. BS Collectibles, we are going to be merging everything on the BRANDSHOPPINGNETWORK.com. We're going to be not having BSNCollectibles.com anymore. So that's going to take some time to do, which we're going to try to do that during this holiday break. But that's the plan. So, and the reason why I haven't been, I know through the videos that I have been putting out, which was 40-something videos I did, and please, by all means, let me know how can I improve my videos. Am I speaking too low? Do I need to speak higher? Do I need better cameras? Just let me know. Hey, I'm not tender. I never claimed to be an expert. I never claimed to be a number one, by no means. I'm just like everybody else, just enjoying this platform and just trying to do my best, and just share content that I love to share. I'm never claiming to be numero uno in none of this. You know, my glass is always empty. You know, it's half full or however you want to say it. It's never full. I never claim to be the best, and I never will claim to be the best. So I'm just learning like everybody else. So if you got any comments, please just let me know that, hey, Anthony, can you talk up, or you need better lighting, better sounding. You know, I appreciate it if you you know, share that with me, you know, in the new year. And if you like what you hear, you know, I'm glad. And if you want me to go in depth in stories I'm telling or I'm saying, please let me know. I'm planning stuff out more now. That's my goal for the new year, is to plan. You know, when I get on the camera and whatnot, I want to be able to, you know, give you more detail about the product and everything, what I'm showcasing, about the characters. The same thing with the sports cards. You know, I'm trying to just map out where, you know, I'm having a night where I'm talking about showcasing signed comic books, signed sports cards. You know, sports cards that have been already graded and slabbed and everything like that. Same thing with comics. I don't have no slab comics yet. No, I take them back. I got three. I got three of them that I got slabbed, everything. But I got plenty of signed comics and stuff like that. So, and I got, you know, with the certificate of authenticity in them. But like I said, we're gonna be merging BSN Collectibles under BRANDSHOPPINGNETWORK.com, making that all one brand, just building that brand around. I still will be over the collectibles division of that. So, you know, there's, you know, I will still be doing, you know, the videos, God willing, life spirit. I'll still will be showcasing the products and on the collectible side and everything like that. So I think it's going to be a great fit. You know, that way we're not, you know, we can do more with our money. We can do more with our time. In other words, we can, instead of promoting several sites, we can be promoting one site. So we came to that conclusion that, well, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna put everything on the Brand Shopping Network. You know, the comics, the cards, the digital, the ebooks, everything, and you know, the apparel and stuff. We got, you know, if you go over there now, we have with those bop heads and all that. I don't forget one. We got those. We got a whole bunch of stuff on there, apparel and stuff that we're selling. So check us out. Have a happy new year, and we will see you on the sports side next. I'm putting out a sports video, and I will be working on that tonight, which is the December the 26th, the day after Christmas. So I'm gonna get ready to do another video on sports cards. Basically, I'm gonna be unboxing another Dunros. And that's what I'm gonna be unboxing. And I'll just give you a heads up. This is so I'll be unboxing another one of these here. It's got 50 cards in it, and that will be coming up on the next video. So like I said before, I hope everybody had a great and Merry Christmas. I know I did, with my family, my friends, with the bandmates and everything like that. So my workers and everything like that. So I hope you did. I hope everybody was healthy and just sharing love, because I know how this world can get crazy sometimes, you know, with everything going on. But there's always light somewhere. So until later on, have a good night.